So you've been trying to glow up, like maybe you started a new gym routine, a new skincare routine, or maybe even changed your wardrobe, but somehow you're still not getting the results that you're actually looking for. Why is that? Let's get into the real reasons why your glow up isn't working for you, girl. The glow up journey isn't just about the outer aesthetics. It's about inner work as well. It's about sustainable habits, inner growth, and realistic changes. I'm going to break down what might be going wrong and also give you the exact steps to help you reach your level of glow up that you've been looking for. Okay, so number one, you have to set realistic goals for yourself. Many people set these huge value goals that are just really crazy and big, and they never actually accomplish them. They actually give up before they can reach the end of it. Goals like, I want to transform my body in 1 month, or I'll completely change my life starting tomorrow. These are unrealistic. These lead to just frustration, irritation, lack of motivation, discipline, and eventually you just give up because these goals that you're setting are not attainable. How do you fix this? You need to focus on smaller goals, measurable steps. So instead of saying, I'll lose 10 pounds, reframe it and say that you're gonna go for 20-minute walks 5 days a week. You have to make sure you're tracking your progress weekly. Small goals is still a win, babe. So even if for the week you only drink water, stop playing that as a small thing. That's a big deal for you. Remember, small is still winning. So for example, instead of saying I'm going to up my skincare routine and buy all of these products that I don't know much about, I'm going to start with one item. I'm going to start with a sunscreen or a moisturizer. And I'm just going to focus on adding that into my routine every single day. I'm going to make it a habit. And once I form that habit, then I can move on to the next thing. Having that one habit that seems small because it's just one product will literally yield a massive result over time. So be kind to yourself. Y'all are out here making these big goals, big energy. And I understand that to get real, raw, and honest if we want to sustain those goals. Number two, when you ignore your inner glow, it's part of the reason why you can't keep up with the outer. Your inner has a lot to do with how you feel, even on the outside. If you don't feel like doing something, you're not gonna do your skincare or your makeup or go for that run because the inner part of you is not right. You're not working on the inner part of it. You're actually lacking that. So when you focus too much on the external, the appearances and what things look like from the outside, such as your skincare, your hair, your makeup, without addressing your emotional well-being, it creates this disconnect with your confidence and your happiness levels. Start doing things that don't even make you happy anymore. In order to be confident, in order to thrive and get to that level of happiness, it's so much more than just external. So how do we fix this? 5 to 10 minutes of just journaling, giving yourself gratitude, meditation, really pouring into yourself and giving what your inner self really needs. Tell yourself that you are worthy, that you are successful, that you are beautiful, that you can get to these places that you negatively self-talk yourself out of. Rewiring your mindset and your positivity. That's how you're gonna get towards your goals and actually see a real glow up, a real change, the change you've been looking for. Make sure you're surrounding yourself with uplifting content. There is a lot of good content out there, but there is also a lot of negative induced and really bad content out there. Make sure you are not pouring so much into the negative that it actually is having a direct result on how you feel for the day. Wake up, watch positive people that inspire you to just simply be better. And if I'm one of those people, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. It's about self-confidence. That's what's going to make the glow up shine. Without it, anything external just feels dead. Skipping the basics. When you are skipping the basics, the foundation, the root of what makes up a person who wants to be happy and elevated and living their best self and in their most gratitude, things like overcomplicating your routines by jumping into advanced skincare, excessive workouts, bad diets, or just wellness practices that aren't even actually towards your well-being. You're just doing it because you saw someone else do it. But is that good enough for you and where you're at this very moment? I feel like your glow up is not glowing in the way it should be. You need to peel back. If you do it the other way, the results become minimal and you become tired and easy because you don't want to do it anymore. You're not seeing the result. And your body becomes deprived of sleep, hydration, movement, all of the things that help you be a better you. So how do we fix this? Let's start with hydration. Start with drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, the second you wake up. I like to keep water by my bed. It's easy. I grab it and go, wakes my body and cells up, gets the body moving. That's something you should try for yourself as well. Keep a water bottle throughout the day as well so that you can continue to sip. And then by the end of the day, you realize you actually drink more than a glass of water and you weren't counting it. It just was naturally being done in your everyday life. Nutrition, make sure you're adding those whole foods into your diet. An easy way for me is juicing. I love to drink juice. If you are able to have a juicer and make juice on your own, it is the best way. If you want to know a good juicer, I do have a video that I will link down below that points you to a great juicer that is inexpensive and it will help you to create amazing juice. This is the way you want to go instead of thinking about these strict diets, okay? We're not using that word here. Like, get that word out of your vocabulary. Sleep. This is a hard one because a lot of us lack sleep because we're up all night, we're scrolling, we're doing all of these things. You need to create a nighttime wind down routine for yourself. Avoid the screens, babe. Read you a book, get in the bed, and wake up with that 7 to 9 hours that you didn't even know your body actually needed. Basically what I'm saying is keep it simple. Glowing starts from within. And if you can do little things to actually change that, instead of setting these giant goals that you never actually reach but only dream to get there, when you start small, you're gonna work your way up, babe. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with working your way up. We can't skip the struggle now. Number 4 is comparing yourself. This one is heavy. We all do it at some point. Social media really creates these unrealistic beauty standards, as well as like success standards that are hard to obtain if you're just simply not there in your mindset. You're constantly comparing yourself. You're just slowing down your own journey. We cannot care about that. We don't even have time to think about that, girl. We're on a journey. We have places to go, people to see, things to do. Easy fix for this is to help curate your feed to things that are only going to bring you positivity, happiness, just overall a feeling of gratitude, people you're actually inspired by. Unfollow negativity, toxicity, negative pages, tea pages, advice pages that are not giving the best advice to you at all. Unfollow them people, girl. I want people who are actually going to educate you, that after you've watched their video, you feel like you could reach the goal you ain't been able to reach in forever. You want to be able to also focus on your inner strength. Write things down, your qualities, your achievements, things that you have done, and start to really think about that. And again, celebrate the progress. We will always talk about celebrating the wins because even if it looks small to you, it is so big. You didn't have that win last week. So you need to write this stuff down and celebrate it. If you completed a week of workouts, if you did your skincare routine for one night, those are all wins and accomplishments. The glow up is personal to you. It's not about what so-and-so did on their Instagram and how they became the way that they became. It's about what you did for the week and how you became a better version of yourself. All you're gonna do is keep stacking on, you're gonna keep going, and we're gonna get to consistency. This is number 5. You lack consistency. That's really where the fall off happens. And I know so many people talk about consistency. It's like a buzzword at this point, but it really is true. Most people, they just give up way too soon because they didn't see the result that they thought they would see in 1 week. The glow up process is literally gradual. When I decided to change and turn my life around in 90 days, it took 90 days, but really it took even after the 90 days to continue on with the glow. The 90 days don't come and you stop glowing up. It's a lifestyle change, and that's why we don't use the word diet over here. So how we're gonna fix lack of consistency is this. You're gonna start with 1 to 2 habits every single day, whether that's going for your daily walk, doing your 5-minute skincare routine, whatever the case may be. You're gonna build on this. It's gonna become so second nature to you that it no longer feels like work. It just feels a part of who you are. You're gonna start to feel like, without this, I am not the best version of myself. Create reminders on your phone. Make sure you are tracking progresses. There are many different trackers out there. I can leave some down below for you guys, but we wanna make sure we are very intentional in this step, in the building of the habit phase. And also avoid trying to be perfect. Nobody's perfect, so it ain't gonna happen, okay? If you have a day that you missed going for your walk, stop beating yourself up, but also don't give up. Just pick back up the next day and keep going. Don't even think about what happened yesterday. Guess what? It doesn't even matter. We have to move forward. That's it. Onward and upwards. So yeah, girl, those are 5 tips as to why your glow up isn't working, along with ways to fix it. Again, let's recap: the unrealistic goals, ignoring of the inner work, the lack of consistency, skipping the basic, comparing yourself to others. These are all tips that you need to turn around and reverse for yourself so that you can get to your ultimate goal of being the best version of yourself, girl. So tell me in the comments, which of these do y'all resonate with? Which one do you plan to work on and fix? If you would like a free resource, I have a free glow up guide that helps you get started with how to glow up, especially in this new year. It is located in my bio, so make sure you click the link. It's completely free. It's gonna give you that mindset, the wellness, the skincare, just all of the things, and teach you how to be on a better path to a healthier version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hit the subscribe button. I'm gonna be coming with so much more. And yeah, don't say I never told you nothing, sis. Bye.